Alright, HadesOmega here. I'm here at San Jose BMW. We're gonna go take a this is R1200GS. This is my first time gonna ride a GS. So probably the closest thing I've ridden to this was the R9T, probably, because it's got a very similar engine. But this is the big daddy one, man. This is the one that can do it all. I've seen people do some amazing things on them. It's a pretty pricey bike. I'll put a subtitle below how much it is, but it's in the 20,000s, man. It's not a cheap bike. It's a behemoth. Alright, HadesOmega here. He said it was really easy to ride this thing. Yeah, man, well, it's pretty awesome. So this has a boxer engine. It's really low to the ground. Man, yeah, it is. It's comfortable to stand. It's more like of a. It's more of a adventure bike, definitely, than the the S1000 XR. There we go. Boy, is it plush right now. Super plush. So he was going over, like, if you held the suspension button down, the little spring button here, it'll actually adjust the ride height, and there's a low height and a tall height. And I actually you can actually feel the bike going up and down. It's crazy. So I'm 5'10", 175 pounds. Ooh, and I'm 5'10", 175 pounds. The bike gets to be really good. In the low mode, I can get like pretty much my whole front of my foot down, all the balls of my feet down. And in the high mode, I'm on my tippy toes. That's how tall it gets. So that's very, you know, if you're riding with somebody else, or you want to, you're gonna ride off road, and there's gonna be a lot of rocks and stuff, and you need some ground clearance, you know. Yeah, we just kind of cruise right here right now. It has it's an auto blipping downshift, and it has a quick shifter. So quick shifter up and down. All that new technology. It has a nice kind of like a LCD type or a TFT dash. Very nice. It's a little bit hard to see in the sun. I'm not gonna lie. If it's like straight in the sun, it's a little hard to see. Let's see if we can split lanes with it. It's a bit of a wide bike. Ooh. Yeah, I don't know, man. Yeah, let's not. Let's not split that one. It's a little jerky on the upshift. Yeah, it's a little jerky when it shifts, if you use the quick shifter. Alright, so I'm going to go put it in dynamic mode. It's going to be stiffer now, because we're going to go to some cornering action here. I know where there's a little off-ramp and on-ramp where you can kind of go almost infinitely. Okay. I was about to go, and the car just came. Very easy to get your foot on the ground. All the weight is down low, so it's easy to handle. You know, it feels. He said it would be more flickable than the DR, and you know what? It's probably just about as flickable as my DR. It is a heavy bike, man. Though I'll tell you that, man. To ride it off road, I mean, I've seen them do amazing things with this. That's why they have the GS trophy and all that good stuff. They really beat these bikes up good, man. They're really well built, man. I have a really high opinion of this bike. It's just, honestly, if you're gonna take it off road as an adventure bike, it's too, in my opinion, it's too expensive to drop off road, man. All right, so we're gonna go take the on-ramp here. Hopefully we can take it at some speed. Alright, here we go. So we're in a dynamic mode. I love riding the scrambler around. The R9T. feel the front want to lift up there a little bit. Just second gear right there. It definitely, it turns in very easily, man. Come on, HadesOmega, you can't go faster than that. Alright, we're gonna do that one more time. Just gotta get a good feel. It feels like it wants me to lean it over some more. I don't know if I want to lean it over some more. I don't want to scrape anything, but I kind of scraped my boot there, so I didn't have my tippy toes on the pegs though. So not having to use the clutch is the best thing. Okay, let's see. Let's do a U-turn. Very easily does a U-turn. Nice. Alright, we're in third gear. We're going about 50 miles an hour. I'm going to go take that on-ramp again. No cars. Alright, we're going to downshift into third. Do a little brakey. Turn in. It just feels like a big bike though. Oh, came in a little hot there. I gave it a little brakes. The front slid there a little bit. Alright, cool. Alright, so we're going to go hit the freeway here. We'll see how this bad boy does on the freeway. I think the windscreen is all the way down right now. Yeah, it is. We'll go play with the windscreen on the freeway. Fortunately, we won't be able to take this on-ramp at any kind of speed. Yeah, it feels like the front wants to push a little bit, you know? But it's probably just me. It's just me. Alright, we're gonna go down 880 real quick, or man. There's just too much traffic right now, man. So we'll take there's a sweeping turn here that goes on the 880. We'll do that one. So right now I got the windscreen all the way down. We're gonna turn the cruise control on, or we can turn it on. You gotta flick it to the right and hit the button. We're in fourth gear right now, actually. We're in sixth gear. It just hums right along at 65, man. 70 miles an hour, man. It's just humming right along, dude. The foot pegs vibrate a little bit. The handlebars vibrate all in sixth gear at 70. We can play with the cruise control later because there's a lot of freaking traffic here. Alright, we want to go this way. Man, there's a lot of traffic, dude. I don't think we're going to get to take this at speed. Oh, okay, here we go. Holy shit, we're at 80 something already. Alright, we're in fifth gear. I'm going to take this sweeping turn here. Put some weight down on the front a little bit. 80 miles an hour. Front's a little wobbly. So hey, it's in sport bike, man, but it's in dynamic mode. It's in the stiffest mode right now. So you can see there's a little, it shows the cruise control thingy symbol, and it's a 64 miles per, it says 64 on it. That means the cruise control is set at 64 right now. I think if I hit resume or set or whatever, it might go back up to that speed. The bike is very comfortable. Yeah, very comfortable. It feels actually feels a little bit smaller and lighter than the S1000XR that I just rode earlier. It's just humming right along at 70. Okay, let's go adjust the windscreen all the way up. All the way up. Oh man, I can't hear anything, man. It's so quiet. Well, I can hear the motor, but yeah, windscreen works good, man. I like it. I like it a whole lot. Auto upshift and auto downshift. auto blipping. Okay, so we're just going to get off the freeway here and get back on the freeway. There's a little test ride route that I have devised. I hate to say it, I don't feel like splitting lanes in this bike. And I don't think I'll be able to get all the way to the front. So I'm just going to hang out here. It's really low right now. Like I said, I can put the balls of my feet, the front part of my foot on the ground. I could pretty much stand up a little bit. In the highest mode, I was on my tippy toes, man. It gets super tall, man. Yeah, and that's pretty much it. Let's put it in the... So he said there's rain, road, dynamic, and enduro. So rain is kind of like the detune mode when you're riding in the rain, so you don't get any trouble with traction issues. It's probably softer throttle, more aggressive ABS. Road mode is like kind of the road mode. That's what we were riding earlier. And dynamic is probably like the stiffest, like, you know, you're going to go really fast. That's probably what I should have. Well, that's the throttle though, how it rides. And then there's enduro mode. So he was saying enduro mode, it allows you to lock the rear up. You know, it lets you ride off road and stuff. It makes it more competent off road. So, and you can disable the ABS, but I don't think you can disable the front ABS. I'm not sure. And all that you can do kind of do it on the fly too, so not bad. Man, I want to put the windscreen down. It's fucking hot, dude. Alright, we're gonna get back on the on-ramp. Downshift. Second. I don't know what it is, man. The front tires seem to want to slide a lot on this bike. Maybe because it's really warm right now. I'll just kind of take it easy. Alright, here we go. Man, I haven't even been able to get to 8,000 RPM yet, man. It's so crazy. This thing is fast, man. It's fast, but it doesn't feel fast, is what I'm gonna say. I'm looking at it like, hey, we're going really fast. We're almost at 90 already. Fifth gear, it kind of just hums right along at 70. We'll get it up to sixth gear. It's just no problem in sixth gear. Let's try to get in front of this truck here. Alright, so let's go try out the cruise control. We set the cruise control about 70. And so it turns green, the cruise control indicator. So we're going at 69, that's our cruising speed, and my hand is not on the throttle right now. Now we can accelerate a little bit if I give it some throttle, and then when I let off, it should go back to 69 miles per hour. Yes, good. Alright, so we're going to go down to Bascom here, and there's a really tight hairpin. I'm going to turn the cruise control off real quick. It just like, we're just doing like 80 miles an hour, and it's just humming right along, man. You could ride it all day like this. And it doesn't seem like it's making a lot of heat either. This is the water-cooled boxer too. It's a water-cooled boxer engine, so it doesn't get really hot, you know. We're just zipping along at 80 miles an hour. Let's see how fast we can get to 90. I'm going to give it full throttle. Takes a little while. Stick it in the fourth. Yeah. Alright, so we're going to get on Bascom here. I'm going to slow down so there's no cars in front of us. And we're going to try to take this turn at a decent speed. It's a very tight turn. I don't want to take it really fast, so. Alright, here we go. A truck in front of us is going really slow. Now you really don't want to mess around with this turn. We're in second gear. We're going to brake, turn in. Woo, nice. Alright, we're just going to get back on the freeway here then. Brake, turn in. And we just, oh, you can't hang a leg out. Okay, okay. I just realized that. Brake, turn in. Stood up, because there's a dip there. Woo, man, boy, does it get to 80 fast. I'll tell you that. Alright, so that's pretty much it. That's pretty much the end of the ride right there. I've seen what it can do. I feel like the front isn't very grippy. It's not really planted. I don't know why. The front seems like it's not gripping properly. But other than that, it's a really fun bike to ride, and it just hums right along. You could stand really easy. Yeah, it's very comfortable to stand, in fact. I could stand all day in this bad boy, and you just kick it over. You cannot stick your leg out flat tracker style because you've got these big cylinders coming out of it. That's another thing. And I feel kind of scared to, it feels like a really big bike. I'm kind of scared to split lanes with it. The S1000XR, I didn't have any problem splitting lanes. I understood it's like a really big bike, but probably could do it. Also has a keyless ride system. It has like a smart key. You can put the key in your pocket or something and start the bike up. It's pretty sweet. It's got that dynamic suspension. It's got grip warmers, cruise control. It's pretty much got all the stuff the S1000XR has. Except this one is, you can put some knobbly adventure tires on it, and you can take this off-road on an adventure, because it's an adventure bike, man. So I'm going to go lower the windscreen. I do like this adjustable windscreen, because when you're riding off-road, you don't want to have the windscreen all the way up. You want to get some airflow to your body as much as possible, because it's freaking hot as balls right now. You sweat a lot when you're riding off-road, so... like I said, I think the MSRP for this bike is like around 20,000. I'll put a subtitle below how much it is. It's a really nice bike, but I don't really know if I want to beat it up off-road, you know. I understand it's an adventure bike and you can do that, and the question is, should you do that? The clutch pull is really light, really easy to ride. I know, you know, this would make a great sport tour, I think. I think the XR, the S1000XR is probably it's a more sporty, track-oriented bike. You could take it on the track and stuff, if that's your thing. If you want it a double as a adventure bike, you know, this will do the trick, man. It's plenty fast, man. Plenty fast. It just hums all day on the freeway. You can ride the freeway, the interstate, twisty roads to, you know, the dirt section or the forest road you're gonna go camping at, and you know, and then put it in enduro mode and just let it go. So this is my first time riding the R1200GS. Boy, I really like it. I don't know if I want to bash it up off-road, but people do. I'll tell you that. They sure do. And it's really comfortable to stand. It's really comfortable to sit. It's pretty easy to ride. It's you know, really flickable. All the weight's down low. It's got that nice burbly boxer sound to it. Yeah, it's really easy to ride. It's really easy to ride slow. I can't believe it. I like it. I like it a lot. I think it's a good kind of do everything bike. How do I shut it off? Right here? Oops. Nice. There's a little button there in the center where the key would be normally. So this has got all the racks and everything. Oh, another thing about this bike is it has a shaft drive. So it's less maintenance. It's cool.
Got LED lighting. Brembo brakes. Awesome. And it's got a dynamic suspension. It's got a center stand. Dude, this is made to go on a long distance adventure, dude. That's what it's for. Alright, here's me go.